Namaste and welcome to this gentle yoga practice that will prepare you for sleep. So as you can see, I've lit my wax melt. That will just bring an extra cozy vibe to this practice. I've also brought my blanket and my bolster. So if you have a cushion or a pillow or a blanket you want to bring into your space, we'll use them at the end to get really snuggled up and ready for bed. But when you're ready, I invite you to come down onto the earth and find your seat. Allowing the seat bones to ground into the earth, the spine sitting up nice and tall. Closing the eyes when you feel ready to do so. And drawing all of your awareness into this practice. Let's go ahead and take some breaths together to really ground and let go of the day. Let's inhale through the nostrils and exhale out of the mouth. Twice more, deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's make this next breath the deepest breath you've taken all day. And giving a sigh as you exhale. Letting go of your busy week, of your busy day. And letting go of anything that might be waiting for you on the other side of this practice. Give yourself full permission to focus on you for the next 15-20 minutes. Let's blink open the eyes now. And we'll start with our hands tapping the earth beside us. As you inhale, we'll sweep the arms overhead. We'll bring the hands together. Exhale the hands down to the chest, sternum towards the thumb. Inhale to dive the fingertips forward, up and back. And exhale to release the hands all the way back down. We'll do that twice more. Inhale as we lift the hands, bring them together. You might even lift your gaze. And exhale, following the thumbs with your gaze as you bring them back to your chest. Inhale to dive the fingertips forward, up and back again, lifting and following with the gaze. And exhale, raining fingertips down to where they started last time. Inhale to sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Inhale to dive forward and up. And exhale to lower the fingertips back down. Coming into a twist now. We'll inhale to lift the arms up, palms facing one another. And then exhale, twisting to the right. And then let's bring the hands down. Left hand, right knee, right hand on the ground, looking over your right shoulder. Awesome. We'll inhale to bring the body back to center, the arms overhead, and then we'll exhale, twisting to the left, and then I bring my arms down. And look over my left shoulder, and I hold here for a couple of breaths. So I like to make the twist first before I bring my hands down. And I do this so I'm not using my hands on the ground and on my knee to force and yank me deeper. Being led by the breath and by the body. Your next inhale brings you back to center. Let's reach the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to come into a forward fold. So you're going to bring the hands down to the ground, lower the gaze down. This might be enough of a stretch for you here, or you might like to bring your forearms down to the ground as well. So my legs are crossed with my right leg in front. So I can feel this more to the right side of my hip. Let's inhale to walk the hands in towards the body. I'm going to swap the crossing of the legs. So for me, this time my left leg is in front, my right leg is behind. Inhaling to sweep the arms overhead, and exhale, navel drawing in, bring the hands down to the ground. Again, option to lower the forearms, bowing the head. So now that I have swapped the direction in which I'm crossing my legs, I can now feel the stretch to the outside of my left hip. Wonderful. Let's inhale to walk the hands back towards the body and come forward onto all fours for a Madhyasana, cat and cow. So my wrists are underneath my shoulders, knees, hips distance apart and underneath my knees, underneath my hips. As I inhale, I'm going to lower the belly and lift the gaze. And as I exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding through the spine, chin towards chest as my shoulder blades press towards the ceiling. I inhale as I lower the belly and lift the gaze. And exhale again, rounding through the spine. Let's do that one last time. And I invite you to close your eyes as you do so. Inhale to lower the belly, lift the gaze, and really imagining each vertebrae moving. Exhale to tuck and round. This inhale brings you back to that tabletop position. We're going to walk our hands in towards our legs and come up. So we're standing on the knees. I'll turn so you can see me. Parigasana gate pose. I'm going to bring my right leg out to the side. You might have your toes pointing forward in the same direction as your body, or you might like to turn the toes a bit more out to the side, whatever feels right in your hip. And as we're leaning towards that right leg, if it feels too intense of a stretch on the inside of that thigh, by all means, bend that knee. I'm going to bring my right hand to my right thigh. Inhale to sweep the left arm up and reach. And exhale as I lean over to the right side, left palm facing the same direction as my foot. We'll inhale to bring the arms to a T. And then exhale to come back into that same position. Left arm is up, right arm is down. Last time, inhale to lift up. And exhale, holding here. Left shoulder back as the right ribs come forward. Option to gaze up to that left hand or keep the gaze out in front. Beautiful. We'll inhale the arms to a T. And exhale, we'll bring the arms in. We'll bring the right leg in. And then we'll send the left leg out. It's exactly the same, but on the other side. All those same options are available to you. So we'll inhale to sweep the right arm up this time. Left hand stays on the thigh. And exhale to lean over to the left, feeling that stretch on the right side. Inhale the arms to a T. And exhale back into our gate pose. One last time. Beautiful. And as we exhale, we hold here. Option to lift the gaze if that feels good in your neck and jaw. Or keep the gaze facing forward. Beautiful. And this next inhale, we're going to lift up. Bring the arms in. Bring the leg in. We're going to come and lay on our front for our sphinx pose. So your legs can be whatever distance apart feels good. Untucking the toes, bringing the elbows roughly underneath the shoulders. The hands in line with the elbows and elbows underneath the shoulders. I want you to bring your gaze in between, the spot between the thumbs. I'm just going to go ahead and connect in with our breath. As you inhale, you feel the belly pressing into the ground. And as you exhale, maybe you can feel that bend in the spine a little deeper. Let's take one last cycle of breath. Beautiful. We'll release our sphinx. We'll bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We'll push up to all fours. Then we'll send the hips back towards the feet for a child's pose. So we're now bending the spine in the opposite direction. Have the option to keep the knees together or widen them apart from one another. The heart melting down towards the earth. A nice counter stretch. One last cycle of breath. As you inhale, we'll lift the head, we'll walk the hands in. We'll come to swing the legs around so the legs are out long in front. Turn to the side so you can see me. I'm going to bring my left leg out straight, the toes pointing towards my face. I'm going to bring my right knee in and I'm going to lower my right knee to the side, the sole of my right foot coming in towards that left thigh. So coming into Janu Shirshasana, head to knee. Now your head does not need to be anywhere near your knee. If it doesn't reach, that's absolutely fine. And I invite you, as we're folding forward, to bend your knee as much as you need to. If you feel any sensations in your right knee, or it feels really tricky to ground it down, by all means, use a prop. If you have a block, you can use it underneath the knee or the thigh, or you can use a pillow if that feels more comfy. So we'll inhale, sweep the arms out and up, bending that knee as much as you need to. We'll exhale to fold forward. The hands might reach the foot, or they might come closer to the ankle or rest on the shin. We'll move twice more. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, folding back in, head and neck, relaxing. Last time, inhale as we reach up and find length, tucking the chin slightly here so you can feel length in the back of the neck. And exhale, coming forward. And we'll rest here for 3 cycles of breath. Beautiful. We'll inhale to lift up. We'll exhale to lower the arms down. You might lean back on the hands. We'll bring the right leg next to the left and you can sway the feet from side to side. Little windshield wiper. We do the same on the other side now. So the right toes point up towards the face just to feel some activation in the muscles of that left leg. right leg. We'll bring the left leg in, and then we'll drop the left knee out to the side. Sitting up nice and tall as we inhale and reach the arms up. And as you exhale, bending your right knee as much as you need to find comfort in this forward fold. Twice more, inhale to lift up. And exhale to come back in. Last time, moving with your breath. Resting here. 3 breaths. And your next inhale, lifting the body, lifting the arms. We'll lower them down. Scoop that left leg out next to the right. Again, optional wipers. So our final pose before Shavasana is Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. So if you have a wall nearby, you can go and put your legs up against the wall. If not, then you can bring a blanket underneath the hips. So you'll lay down with the feet on the earth. We'll push the feet into the ground so you can lift the hips. Bring the cushion underneath, and then you'll lift your legs up. You want them to feel nice and floaty and relaxed here. Otherwise, you can literally put your legs up the wall. So let's find this position if you're not already in it. And when you're there, I invite you to close your eyes. We spend all day on our legs, using our legs to walk, to run, and even when we're sitting down, our weight is still going into the lower half of the body. Just so it feels nice to lift them, to have them feeling weightless. I'll take a couple more breaths here. Enjoying the sensations. Beautiful. One last cycle of breath. Inhaling lots of love in and exhaling lots of love out. Let's lower the legs back down. And let's make our way into Shavasana. So you can go ahead and set yourself up in your cozy rest nest. You might have a pillow under your head or underneath your knees. You might cover yourself with a blanket. When you're ready, closing your eyes. Doing whatever you need to do to find complete comfort and ease. It might be tucking yourself in or adjusting the pillows. It might be using an eye pillow. I invite you to allow the body to be held by the surface beneath you. Relaxing the feet, the legs, relaxing the hands and the arms, the hips feeling heavy as they ground down. Lower back, middle back and upper back, melting into the surface beneath you. Letting go of any gripping or holding in the chest and belly and allowing these areas to feel soft. Noticing subtle movement as your body breathes. Head resting. Allowing the muscles of the face to relax. Softening forehead, temples and cheeks. Allowing the jaw to drop and soften. As always, I invite you to stay here for as long as you like. I'm going to close this practice. May your day be happy, healthy, and filled with love. And may you have a restful night's sleep. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today.